reward card on us.
All local, all morning. The Fox 61 Morning News starts now.
Right now in the Fox 61 Morning News, the final approval given to vaccinate kids 5 to 11. But how long will you need to wait before your child can get that booster shot?
And Connecticut with the second highest rate of new COVID cases. Where we stand this morning and how this could impact your holiday travel.
And another rash of catalytic converter thefts, what the state is doing to crack down on the problem.
Time parents that, you can come pick up a can or two.
Giving parents peace of mind during the baby formula shortage, what pediatricians are doing to help them find some relief.
And we begin on the Weather Watch this morning. Take a look here, a live look at the capital city of Hartford, and a foggy start to the morning. I tried walking in and you couldn't see that far ahead of you, Symphony.
Yeah, it's a little spooky, but you definitely want to add some time to your morning commute and just, take it easy out there, especially for those people that are walking around. I've seen people walking around at this hour, so you look out for them as you head out this morning.
Exactly. Give yourself extra time this morning. We will be dealing with that fog out there for a good chunk of the morning commute, so just be mindful of that. We do have a dense fog advisory in place until 8 a.m. today for the entire state. So we'll show you what that looks like in terms of your visibility this morning. You can take a live look outside at the Hartford camera where it is reduced. Your visibility essentially reduced to less than a quarter mile in a lot of spots this morning. So we'll show you that here where you're looking at a quarter mile visibility through the capital city down into Meriden. So along the I-91 corridor, also the Merritt Parkway dealing with a bit of fog too. Bridgeport less than a half a mile visibility this morning. Monroe a quarter mile. So keep that in the back of your mind this morning as you're heading out the door. Just give yourself plenty of room between you and the car in front of you. Otherwise, numbers out there this morning are in the 40s and 50s. We're at 53 degrees in Hartford, 56 in New Haven. Good morning to you. We're at 54 in Danbury this morning and 53 in Bridgeport. We are going to see some sunshine in the afternoon. So after that fog begins to lift here. So over the course of the afternoon and evening, we will begin to see that sunshine make an appearance. High temperatures today into the 70s with the winds generally out of the south to southeast. 78 degrees in Hartford, 70 degrees in New Haven. Then heading through tomorrow, we are in for a very big warm up on the way. We're talking about numbers that'll be in the 90s with feels like temperatures in the triple digits. We'll talk more about that coming up in just a bit. Guys, back to you.
All right, the heat up on the way. We are well prepared, Rachel. We will see you in a little bit.
All right, now I want you to take a look at your screen here for the latest on the forecast on tips on how you can stay cool during this hot weekend. Look at this number here. You can text HEAT to the number on your screen. That is 860-527-6161.
And speaking of summer heat, Eversource customers can expect to pay more to crank that AC. The Connecticut Public Utilities Regulatory Authority says rates will increase beginning July 1st. Customers can expect an increase of about $4 per bill. Pure is saying they are expecting higher than normal July rates due to the rise in gas prices we continue to see. These rates will last through the remainder of the year. We know a lot of folks struggle to pay their energy bills. There is assistance out there. For more information on that, we have a list on our website, fox61.com. On the vaccine front this morning, it is official. Federal officials have given the green light to Pfizer to administer its booster shot to kids 5 to 11 years old. Thursday afternoon, a CDC panel of advisors endorsed it, and then the CDC director quickly signed off on it. Regulators say kids in that age group can get another dose at least 5 months after their last COVID-19 shot. Want to give you some context here. All this coming during a rise in COVID numbers in Connecticut and the Northeast especially. According to the Department of Public Health, the state's positivity rate has reached a rolling average of 14%. There were 78 more people hospitalized in that time span, bringing the total number of those hospitalized with the virus to just under 370 people. DPH also reported 39 more deaths in the past 7 days, all related to COVID.
And with this latest COVID surge, it's putting a lot of travel plans up in the air as millions of Americans are expected to travel this upcoming Memorial Day weekend. According to AAA, more than 39 million people are expected to travel during the holiday, which is an increase of about 8%. But no matter how you're traveling, Dr. David Banox says you should be mindful as COVID cases continue spiking.
Right now, we are seeing high levels of transmission of COVID. It's something that I think we should all be mindful of when we're thinking about plans. We're not going to be in a phase where everyone is going to be universally wearing masks. So if individuals want to get that added layer of protection, a mask can be really important.
Now, according to the latest CDC guidance, travelers 2 years or older should wear a mask when traveling on planes, trains, buses, and ferries, as well as inside airports and stations. Dr. Bannock also says that if you test positive, you need to isolate and not travel at all.
All right, developing this morning, a catalytic converter theft in broad daylight, and when it was all caught on camera, things got pretty intense with the suspect. Fox 61's Gabby Molina has the details.
Imagine running out to the store and witnessing someone walking through the parking lot with a saw, getting underneath cars and stealing catalytic converters. That's what happened Tuesday at the Target parking lot at the Connecticut Post Mall, and it ended with a pretty dangerous confrontation. Trying to do the right thing, a quick-thinking shopper at the Target in Milford started snapping pictures when they witnessed someone cutting the catalytic converter off of a car in the parking lot.
They approached the witness, they started yelling at the witness, smashed out the driver's side window of their vehicle, and was yelling at them, trying to get them to come out of the car, arguing with them.
The suspect was carrying a Sawzall and swung it around, cutting the witness's arm before driving off in what police believe could be a stolen car. All of it happening in broad daylight, something shoppers here say they would never expect.
No, that's weird. No, absolutely not. That would be definitely shocking, especially during the daytime. That's scary.
But police say thieves are becoming bolder, and catalytic converter thefts are on the rise everywhere.
It can be easily removed from a vehicle, and it can be done quickly.
And people are aware of it, taking steps to protect themselves from falling victim to the crime.
My dad actually just recently bought a camera for our driveway specifically because I just got this car. So now I'm like, they make me park in the driveway specifically in this specific spot every time.
There's work being done on a state level too. The same day this incident happened, Governor Lamont signed into law a bill that looks to crack down on catalytic converter thefts. It makes it illegal for motor vehicle recyclers to receive a catalytic converter unless it's attached to a car. And scrapyards can't accept them without taking several precautions, including taking a picture of the seller. Police say they're also stepping up patrols.
We are doing everything we can to put more cars out there and more parking lots. We have a lot of commercial properties in Milford, so it's hard for us to be everywhere at once.
So they're asking for people to help by keeping an eye out, but doing so safely. Milford police called it being a good witness, taking mental notes of details of the suspect and their car.
Any damage to the vehicle? Is it missing hubcaps? Does it not have taillights? Any distinct things that you can pick up on?
If you think you recognize the suspect in the photo or have any information about what happened, Milford police are asking you to give them a call. In Milford, Gabby Molina, Fox 61 News.
All right, our thanks to Gabby for that. Over to New London now, where police are searching for someone who they say threw a Molotov cocktail at a home. We have some surveillance photos to show with you. Police calling this individual a person of interest here, and they're wanted for questioning. Once someone threw the explosive at the home, the grass caught fire. 911 was called. Investigators found 2 Molotov cocktails. If you recognize the individual in these photos, police want to hear from you.
Now to Plainfield, where firefighters battled a house fire Thursday afternoon near Ralph Street. Now take a look at these pictures here. Flames and thick black smoke pouring out of that home. Several fire departments had to respond to assist in putting out the fire. Some good news here, there were no reports of any injuries, but the cause is still under investigation. Now back to Old Saybrook, where a massive investigation is still underway. Multiple agencies are involved in this investigation at Labs Direct LLC, located on Center West Road. Well, the company stores, sells, and ships dangerous chemicals directly to consumers. On Thursday, controlled detonations could be heard going off as officials set off several explosions of chemical mixtures. Authorities have not released further details at this time. And the Wexler Grant School in New Haven had to be evacuated Thursday morning after several students and school staff members were exposed to some sort of pepper spray-like substance. Now, the spray went off inside a classroom cubby. In total, 2 teachers and 12 students were checked out. They're said to be doing okay this morning.
All right, this is a lot of fun. Hartford's Camp Current, which is the oldest and largest free summer youth program in the country, having a 5K fundraiser tonight. The camp has been running for 127 years. It is a great organization here. The race starting at Batterson Park Road, traveling through Farmington before finishing up at Camp Current. Kids under 12, they can register for a half-mile or 1-mile kids fun run, and that will kick everything off at 6 o'clock. Afterwards, there's a post-race party and ceremony with food, beverages, entertainment, and more. So hopefully something for everyone here. You can still register online or just make a donation if that's more your speed. You don't feel like running 3.1 miles tonight. I feel you. But go do it. It's a great cause. It's a really fun run.
All right. All right, well, 4:10 now. We still have plenty to get to on Fox 61's Morning News at 4. More help is on the way as the formula crisis continues, what lawmakers did, and tips from 2 local pediatricians on what you can do until things are back to normal.
Plus, a heads up for parents looking to apply for that child tax rebate, when you'll be able to submit your information in order to get money back from the state.
And just like gas prices, electricity prices are on the rise. We'll tell you how much more you might have to shell out. Stay with us.
Let's do it. Monday on Fox,